Okay, fine, I'll help. Well now, I suppose it's time now to finally fully discuss my opinions here on the game Undertale, seeing how I brought it up in the later video when it first launched. That's the thing to do. It's either that or talk about that train that just flew by in the last episode, because that still bothers me. Was that really a train or a truck? I'm not sure. First of all, if it was a train, how did it crash into the station? And if it was a train, were there tracks nearby? And if there was, how did it crash into the station? Did it derail? How is that? It would have been all over the place. So no, it couldn't have been a train. It must have been a semi. A semi carrying like, a few dozen cars behind it? It's really annoying. Go, thing, oh, okay, now. Anyway, so, yeah, Undertale. Terrible. Yeah, don't play it. It's not fun. But I'm not going to talk about that. Instead, I'm just going to talk about Undertale. I suppose that's the best thing to do, since that's why you're all here and why I'm making this video to begin with, when I'm making this the topic. So, okay, you got me. I'm being a little too harsh on that game. Because, really, it's not that bad. It's just really boring. It was... Well, yeah, there was a lot of problems to go over right now, so let's do it all together right now. And I also took time to play the game some more past what I've showcased on my channel. Safely say there really isn't much more that could really pull me for that game. Really, the best part of the game was running into Frogger, and it was all downhill from there. Poor game. Although, the best thing about that game is the soundtrack, but still, Dream Planet is far better than that, especially even with this soundtrack. I like this one's soundtrack a lot more, and Undertale is not as great. I mean, it's very skippable. There's a lot about that game that I really don't care for when I really think about it. Like the characters. I find the characters in Undertale to be overplayed. And it's weird because in this game, these characters are, in Freedom Planet, I mean, they're as simple as they can be. Come on, you mean I can't take... Yeah, as I was saying, the characters are overplayed that I find them to be in that game. And some of them are really bad. I mean, a lot of them start to annoy me, and I was starting to regret how I was playing that game when I originally was. I was playing it more like a character, I guess, or how a child would act in that thing. But I started to really hate one particular character called Sans. I wouldn't want to toast him, but I already botched it from the beginnings, so I just ended it. It was not really fun to deal with. And then another major failing of this game is the character you're playing. You basically have to name it, and because it's a blank slate, this character you're playing, and I think it's a bad idea, considering this game is supposed to be reminiscent to that Disney cartoon, Alice in Wonderland. That's what I get from it, so I try to live up to that kind of way with the game, and that's kind of a problem since you have so many fleshed out characters that want to talk to you at least, and they can't because your character is blank. Doesn't really have anything much to say other than being a good person or killing them. That's really all that it comes down to. Which forces the characters to bounce off each other instead of the main character that you're playing. And that's really disappointing in my opinion. Damn it. Buster. They just killed it. Nope. Give me a minute. There. I bet your ass I didn't care much for that Yandere Simulator, what was it, Easter egg of the game for the Halloween special. That was bullshit, man. When I say a minute, I mean a second. On to the other most terrible thing about the game Undertale. That would be its combat system, because normally it's an isometric form the game is presented to you, but then it moves you into, whenever it's combat, it moves you to this whole puzzle thing, which is a little weird because considering that, when I think of it, it's really distracting. It's a disconnect for me. there's no tension, and it's so abstract. I don't even know what I'm looking at half the time when it's just showing us this. I think it would honestly have been better if it was shown to us, you know, in their normal isometric form, because then it would I actually know what I'm looking at and actually care and see what's going on. But no, didn't get that. Nope, we'll go back for that stuff. So when I look at Undertale, I find it to be a game that is trying a little too hard, if not a little overambitious. But as the saying goes, you can polish a turd all you want, but in the end, it's still a turd. And yeah, I like Freedom Planet way more than I like Undertale, but it's not like there aren't any problems with Freedom Planet either. I appear to be stuck, and I guess it's about time I should just die for my sins against Undertale, so just kill me. Hit me. Come on, hit me. Hit me. There you go. Sins avoided. Alright, I think that's about it, everybody. Thank you for watching. Let me just take this thing out. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. I hope you enjoyed my little rant on Undertale, that terrible game. And we'll move on to the next area. Yeah. Bye, everyone.